Here it is again. Greetings. I'm David Zokaitis, and I'm here to speak about public speaking. I happen to think that the people that come up here, regardless of who we are, we should show some respect and some decency. And every now and again, there's a problem with that. A couple of times within the last month, city employees have been in this vicinity and speaking to the council, but being a little weak on respect. Now, when that happens, I'd like to make a recommendation to the mayor here that he pause the meeting and take the guilty party aside where they can talk in private to avoid any kind of public shaming, and then, have the guilty party come back up here and get back to work. I think that's the best way to approach this particular problem, because then you've addressed it immediately. There's no lingering of bad feelings. It's resolved immediately. And who's ever not doing so well, they get to learn the error of their ways. And then the meeting goes, chugs right along. Now, I've been up here before talking about public speaking, and I've put some notes together that hopefully you can find something good to do with. You could post them on the website. You could put them over there on the table and help people get a better feel for what it's like to be a public speaker and how to do it well. Oh, and I must say that I'm really glad that the city of Sioux Falls has this public input. It's a marvelous way for citizens and elected officials to interact. Great idea. My draft public speaking guidelines has this directive here that people should know what they're doing and why. They should understand their goals and not be up here to let off too much steam, because then things don't work very well. And public speakers should try to be calm, whether we are council members or city officials or just guys running off the street. We should focus on few points so that we can make some progress. Oh, and it's important to look at the big picture. If you're overly focused on one small detail, you lose what's surrounding things, and then it's really hard to figure out what's going on in the world. It doesn't work very well that way. Now, here's a bit of a little apology. I know things don't always get done. People lose track, so I want speakers to know that they may have to come up here more than once to get their point across. Oh, and here's that slightly tongue-in-cheek thing that gets everybody to chuckle a little bit. Politicians are people too. Mutual respect. Oh, and if the public presenters want to practice, I'm sure they'd do a better job. I certainly practice. Oh, and of course, we only have 5 minutes. Meeting has to get done on time. I like to close with a little bit of natural beauty. There's an image on the bike trail down by Barney's. We've got trees and a river, a little bit of ice. It's pretty. And we should all remember that there is truth and beauty and goodness upon the earth and try to enjoy it. Let me find it.